want to be able to see what's going on there. It's not too dirty. Came over to help my friend Bob out here, and we have got a leak coming from the bottom of this toilet. I'm pretty sure that we're looking at a wax seal that's gone bad, and we're gonna tear into this. We're gonna remove this toilet, we're gonna see what's going on, we're gonna get it fixed up. So come along, let's get to fixing. I think when you flush it, it leaks. So I think maybe the wax ring is jacked. Yeah, you can see that's pretty shot up here. You can see that's wet. If you have a leak, you have to pull it. First thing, you gotta shut your water off. Quarter turn on, quarter turn off. Go ahead and give it a flush. We're actually gonna hold it the whole way down. We want all the water that we can get out of there. Pop that toilet tank lid. I like to grab my pack out and vacuum. Just ensures that I can get all the water out of here fast and easy instead of having to sponge it out. I didn't have to take all the water out of there, but water equals pounds. Lefty loosey, pop this toilet supply line off of the fill valve right here. You're probably gonna get just a little bit of water off of this. Got a little sponge down there catching some water. Take our knife, we'll get this other cap off of here. I use this little pair of 6-inch Knipex Cobras here to get my toilet nuts off. Clean up some of that water stain. You want to grab some cardboard, some plastic, something, because you don't want to get wax everywhere, okay? And now we're just going to pull this toilet and we're going to set it right here. Yeah, so it kind of took a little bit of a different smush. You can see that it's leaked for a little bit. Looks like it's cast iron pipe. We'll get this all hooked up. We'll put a new wax on it. It sets a little bit below floor level, so it's good that I bought a bigger wax ring. All right, just get in there. See if we can just pop that off. We want to get this completely scraped down. We went with a Harvey No Seep number 10. This is just a little bit lower than where I like the flange to be, which is right at tile height or just a little bit above. We've got some new bolts here with extra nuts and washers, which you'll see I like. This is how I like to put this together. You can see this line right here too. We're gonna get all this cleaned up first before we put anything back on here. Well, maybe. We got new washers, bolts, and nuts. This is the way I like to do this. A nut and a washer on the bottom. It's better than the flimsy little washer, you know, that allows your nuts to move. Once this is solid and stable, it ain't gonna go nowhere. The flange is secure to the floor. The toilet is secure to the flange. You're not gonna have any issues with this. There we go. If I can use it, this is the way I like to rock and roll here. Is that there? Tight. So that's good. That's not going anywhere. We'll take our No Seep number 10. Oh man. That popped off of there. I like to just go flat down and then a smush and a little quarter turn flat on the top. Pop our gloves off and we're going to put the toilet back on. Well, I took my gloves off just a touch bit too early. We're going to pop this over on its side a little bit. And we're gonna make sure the bottom of this is cleaned up. It's not too dirty, so we'll give that a quick clean. You'll never even know we were here. Straight down. That was a good smush. Now we can just bolt this back up. You want the bottom part of the cap to go down. There's a directional arrow on it, then the washer, and then the nut. Do that on both sides, hand tight. And you can feel it as it starts to tighten up. You don't have to go super nuts with this. At this point, you want to grab your toilet and just give it a shake. Make sure there's no movement anywhere. There's not. It's good. Pop the covers back on here. Look at the supply line gasket. It looks good. It seems to be newer, and there's really not a lot of indentation in this, which is great. That is kind of how I judge whether I'm going to put one back on or not. Get that hand tight. And now we can slowly turn the supply line on. And we'll get the toilet filling back up. Now that's filled up, let's give it a flush. Here, we're going to start treating this like a 5-year-old would treat it. It's just how I do when I put in a toilet, whether it's new or resetting. Make sure that there's no wax hang-ups or there's something wrong with the toilet. These coolers, they actually keep a lot of water in the tank, so they're pretty fast to fill up. All right, we're sitting good. Let's pop cover back on there. We're gonna keep flushing. Lastly, I'm gonna put some caulk on this thing. You want to get your sponge wet. I'm using some Quick Seal Ultra. This is a siliconized acrylic caulk, clear, easy water cleanup. This is stuff I like to use, put around a toilet. Once this dries, it is going to dry clear. And there we go, guys. That's what I got for you today. Quick pull and reset. It just the wax got smushed a weird way, and it does that from time to time. Sometimes you got to do these things. Luckily, there wasn't any more damage when it came to dealing with this toilet. I really hope you folks are enjoying the content. If you could please subscribe, click the like button. We'd love to have you keep coming back. We're just trying to help people. We hope we're doing that. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again real soon.